Hey fellow creations, it's Elijah here from Holly Hill, and it's time for your weekly sermon preview. What does a healthy church look like? How are you all doing today? It's such a beautiful day. I love the rain. It's raining right now. The leaves are changing colors, and I just love this time of year. I'm recording this on Wednesday morning, and it's just a really beautiful day out here, and I hope that you all enjoying this fall weather. But now let's talk about what we're going to look at this upcoming Sunday in our sermon. What does a healthy church look like? In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 12 through 27, Paul kind of gives us the answer. And here in this passage, he compares the church to a body, because the body, your body, is made up of many different parts that are all working together to accomplish your will or to accomplish your purposes. And so the church is very much in that way like a body. We are the body of Christ. We are all unified together to accomplish the purposes of Jesus Christ. And here in this passage, Paul gives us at least 4 things that have to be true in order for the body to be healthy, in order to be functioning properly. The first one is that the church is many members but one body. And I think a lot of people misunderstand this about the church. We think that it's just between us and God, that we can be off on an island by ourselves and we can be pleasing to God. We don't need the church. We can go off and do it on our own. But that's not how Paul describes it. He describes the church as many members but one body. We need each other. We're not off on an island by ourselves. The second thing that he says about the church is that we all need one another. Everybody needs everybody else. There's nobody who is not important within the church, and there's no one that doesn't serve a very important role or function. Just like in the body. What happens if part of our body is not working correctly or is just not there entirely? We call it maybe a birth defect, maybe cancer, or maybe some other kind of horrible disease. But we would say that that body is very sick. The same thing is true with the church. If we're not all together and if we're not all working as one to accomplish the purposes of Christ, then the body is sick. So every part needs every other part of the body. A third thing that Paul says about the church is that greater honor is given to the parts of the body that lack it. So the parts of the body, the members of the church that don't receive as much honor should be glorified and they should be honored. Just like the nose on your face, it's seen every day, and that's probably one of the first things that people see when they talk to you is your nose or your eyes or your mouth, the parts of your body that are presentable and that everybody sees. They don't need as much glory because they're out there in the open. Same thing like, with the church. Who really needs the glory? Is it the preacher? Do you need to go up to the preacher and say, "No, that was a great sermon. You did such an excellent job"? It is appreciated, but the glory shouldn't go to the one who's sort of up there every week. It should go to the people that aren't as seen, that aren't as known. It should go to the, maybe the person who's putting together the communion cups, or the person who's standing at the door greeting people, or, the person downstairs in the kids' Bible classes. Everybody should be working to lift up and glorify those who are not receiving as much glory. That has to be true in order for the body to be healthy. And then the fourth thing that Paul says in that passage specifically is that because of this glorifying of everyone, there's no division, and that we care for everyone equally. We weep with those who weep, we rejoice with those who rejoice. Just like in your body, if this hand here gets a cut, maybe gets a gash, and what's going to happen? The other hand is going to reach over and going to protect it. Your whole body is going to feel it. Your whole body is going to scream out in pain. It's the same thing with the church. We are not able as a church body to continue on as normally when something is wrong with the body. We have to all rally around that part of the body and help it, and to nurture it, and to help it heal, and to help it be comforted. These things have to be true if we want the body to be healthy. So we're going to talk about these 4 things and many other things this upcoming Sunday, along with some real practical concrete application of things that you can do to make sure that the Holly Hill Church of Christ is as healthy as possible, that we can continue to grow and continue to become a more healthy and biblical congregation. We love you all, and we look forward to seeing you this upcoming Sunday as we learn about what makes a healthy church. Bye-bye.